Here is the starting lineup for the visiting Brooklyn Nets. At power forward. Now introducing the Boston Celtics. At forward, 6'9".
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks for joining us as we start the new season. Brian Anderson with you, Hall of Famers, and the starting lineup for the Nets. Cameron Johnson out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. And for Boston, Tatum and Horford, the duo at forward. White and Brown team up as the backcourt. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. A day like no other. Opening night in the NBA. Doris, what are you most looking forward to this season?
Well, the long, hot summer is over finally. To me, one of my favorite things is watching the rookies. Which of those guys will make an immediate impact? Which guy gets the most time? And then, some second-rounders always seem to surprise us. The diamonds in the rough that are perhaps a little more prepared than we thought.
White, the pass to Tatum. The three is up. On target from range.
Just tremendous understanding and fundamental basketball by Jason Tatum in pick and roll action. Beautiful.
Brown against Bridges. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Bridges. Clock at 6. Wide open. And Claxton gets the bucket.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Doris, you think about how the Celtics are built. They make shrewd personnel choices year after year.
They have historically drafted very well. I think the challenge for the Boston Celtics and all organizations, the new implications of the salary cap and player personnel deal. Building teams may look different going forward.
It's been a career of ups and downs for Porzingis, but he seems to have found himself now, Doris.
Well, let's think about the start of his career with the New York organization. He was off to a tremendous start, then the injury sets in, and obviously there's a physical and mental battle you've got to overcome. But boy, now that he's moved on, he is starting to become a force.
Tatum passes to Brown. To the inside. Bridges against Brown. Johnson for 3. Drills it from deep.
Guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Tatum against Johnson. Outside White. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Kept alive by Boston.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Johnson finds Dinwiddie. And he converts the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
The ball's knocked loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. And here we now get a look back on the best shot blockers in the NBA last season. Well, you look at Claxton, a remarkable defender, second in the NBA.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
Horford passes to Porzingis. Knocked away. Pass to Johnson. Back to Bridges.
2 minutes remaining.
Dinwiddie outside.
2 minutes.
And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by White. Boston trailing. Outside Tatum. And he's going for the lob. It's stolen by Johnson. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Horford pulls it in. White against Dinwiddie. White, the pass to Horford. Chalk up two there.
When you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And Doris, for Brooklyn, what do you think their biggest challenge will be retooling this roster?
BA, one of the problems they face, they don't own many of their own draft picks. So acquiring key pieces has to come through trades and free agency. And with that, you then have to have the salary cap implications to deal with. This is not easy.
A full line change here for Brooklyn. Here's Thomas. Oh, Williams with the block. And they'll get another chance. Second chance shot. Tatum pulls it in.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nets. Here's Simmons. 51 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Thomas. Tatum pulls it in.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Tipped away. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Brogdon. Outside Simmons. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Whitehead. Inside. O'Neal. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's Brogdon. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons.
Well, this is the kind of defense we are accustomed to seeing from Ben Simmons. Just so good at sending it back.
There's 6 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's Pritchard. Boston again missing. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Nets out in front. They lead by 3. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nets.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. We've got Ben Simmons. Mikal Bridges is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Dinwiddie in at point guard. Outside Brogdon. They get it again. Porzingis punishing inside.
Well, you want Kristaps Porzingis to insert himself off the rebounding aspect. Go to the offensive board and cash in.
Dinwiddie with it. Now guarded by Brown. Dinwiddie against Brown from outside the arc. The shot no good. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 1. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
They expected more of themselves against this team last year. Split the games between them.
Horford, he's checked in for Williams. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Brogdon, the pass to Brown. Over Bridges. Tries again. The rebound by the Nets.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Thomas. It's Thomas on the wing. Dinwiddie outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Claxton. And finally they hit one.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Oh, getting it done. Horford gets it to go. And Grant, as someone whose career spanned eras, you feel playing defense is more difficult than it was 2 decades ago?
Oh, BA, it's much more difficult. In part because the contact allowed is much more strict. Shooters can create contact and be rewarded with free throws, and the skill level on offense has truly raised. It makes it tough for the defender to really get down and play that tough-nosed defense.
It's Brown on the wing. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Bridges. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Brown. Man, Brown just showing his toughness inside.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Celtics have terrific depth. They have a number of reserves who could start for other teams. All-star Jason Tatum said those guys sacrificing coming off the bench, I think that just speaks volumes to the commitment that we have to be our best and to playing to our standard every night. Brian?
That's what it takes, Allie, right? Thank you. Pass to Hauser. Got it. Good job in the low post. And now a 3-point Boston lead.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. When talking about the Celtics, you'd have to say they have a unique 1-2 punch.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, B.A. To have Tatum on one wing and Brown on the other, that's a potent combination. And what a luxury for Boston. They complement each other so well.
A minute 39 left in the second. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
And Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable, they give you lots of trouble.
After joining forces in 2019, Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving only ended up playing 74 games together in Brooklyn.
And think about it, those 74 games were spread over the course of 3 years. Whether it was injuries, off-the-court drama, you name it, it limited their time together. And now the Nets are focused on rebuilding. That was not a successful pairing.
And the officials signaled a backcourt violation. Not careful there. Outside White. Pass to Porzingis. KP wrecks the rim.
Well, as the roll man in the pick-and-roll game, Porzingis at his size can make a career out of this play.
Walker passes to Whitehead. 50 seconds left in the half. Tatum with the block.
There's a crowd to the defensive end of the floor. Tatum sends that back.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Well, the past few years, Jason Tatum has made a concerted effort to attack the rim.
BA, he has gotten stronger. He has gotten more aggressive. Even with his offhand, Tatum is now special at finishing around the rim. You love this about him. He methodically attacks his weaknesses in order to become complete. From the moment Jason Tatum stepped into this league, he has been a guy who has wanted the burden offensively, and he has delivered.
Here's Whitehead. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on White.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Whitehead at the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. So the Nets making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. So he gets them both.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
19 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Whitehead. The rebound, Celtics. Porzingis has got rebound number 7 tonight. On the wing, Tatum. Let's go with a 3. JT for 3.
And they're building on their lead. doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
The clock.
The Nets.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year is where Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They kept at it on both ends of the floor, and at the end of the period... And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
White and Brown team up as the backcourt. Horford at the 4 with Porzingis at the 5. And it's Tatum in at the 3. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Here's Bridges. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer. And he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
Known as one of the most successful teams in NBA history, the Boston Celtics continue to add to their legacy, Doris.
Yeah, B.A., this is a roster that completely understands how special it is to play for this organization. They also are mindful of the weight of expectation that comes with it. Championships are their history. Championships are what is expected.
Here's Dinwiddie. The 3. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's 4 fouls for him tonight. He needs to pick his battles wisely going forward.
And the Celtics making a change here. Williams is checked in. Oh, Williams with the block.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Bridges against Brown. Left side Tatum. Pulls it in from the elbow. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Brooklyn trailing. Up top Dinwiddie. He's guarded by White. Here's Claxton, and he makes it on the layup. Claxton's got 6.
Well, as soon as you recognize a size mismatch, you have to attack.
Outside Tatum. White on the wing. The 3-ball. 3-pointer goes up. 3-pointer goes down for White.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from 3-point, and it is on target.
Dinwiddie. The shot no good. Good work defensively by White.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Boston. And the Nets also making a change. Thomas is checked in. Here's Williams. He's scoreless. Pass to White. Shoots over Bridges. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Thomas. Nice D from Brown.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
And it's Brogdon missing.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Tatum against Bridges. Outside, Brown.
2 minutes remaining.
Left side, White. Jacks up a 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's the floater. Tatum pulls it in.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
Outside White. Pass to Tatum. Down low. Here's Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Williams has gotten his first points of the night.
You do not want to give up passing lanes off the screen. How about Jason Tatum with a decisive look there?
Timeout call. Brooklyn.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
And some changes here for the Celtics. Hauser comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Pritchard is subbed in for White. That shot is good by O'Neal.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
Yeah, the problem with Jason Tatum in the pick and roll is he can roll or pop, and that makes him hard to guard.
Simmons with it. Yet to see a basket. Outside Walker. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Hauser, that's good. And now it's a 12-point Celtic lead.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Well, the Nets shooting only 23% so far. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
If there's a teammate open on the floor, Simmons will put it on time and on target.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Tatum way outside. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Gets a very good look and converts. Tatum's got 11 points.
Yeah, Jason Tatum's jumper is just so pure. This guy is on point with the midi right now.
Thomas misses. And so it's Boston now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Back after this.
23.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for Brooklyn, they've got Royce O'Neal, also Johnson out there. Ben Simmons is out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
So it's Brooklyn now. It's a 10-point game. And the shot goes in.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
Outside White to the paint. And stolen by Simmons. And here comes the break. Pushing it up now. White with the steal. On the wing, Tatum. Covered by Johnson. From the arc. Tatum shot is good. And the Celtics lead by 11.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
It's Dinwiddie with a drive. And again, it's Brooklyn.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Dinwiddie against White. Pass to Brown. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Nets.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ballgame.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket. Dinwiddie's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
White, the pass to Brown. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. The kick out to White. Fires for three. Gets the three to fall.
They are unconscious from elsewhere. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Simmons with the bucket.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
White against Dinwiddie. Left side, White. Inside, White gets it to go. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. White against Dinwiddie. Pass to Bridges. No good on the shot. Nice D from Brown. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for Boston. White can't hit.
2 minutes.
The Nets have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. O'Neal passes to Dinwiddie. 1:46 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Bridges. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Tatum drops the hammer.
When you allow Jason Tatum to get going early and to build momentum offensively, it can be a scary night.
Dinwiddie outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
Hey, right here. Up top, White. He's covered by Dinwiddie. White, the pass to Tatum. Beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta. Tatum's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Celtics.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jason Tatum.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Robert Williams checked in for Boston. Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Finney-Smith comes in for O'Neal. Out left to the wing. Outside White. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Dinwiddie. The offensive rebound. Horford can't hit.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Boston on offense. 10-point lead. Now here's White. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave them a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. Saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Thank you to every single one of you.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
And we look forward to
Jason, with you guys being such a young team, how do you continue to improve to reach your potential?
We got to watch film. I mean, we did a lot of good things today. So a lot of things we could have done better. And we just got to be focused, composed, and play with a lot of poise, and we'll be fine.
Poise normally comes with experience, but because you're so young, you're finding it early. Congrats.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll